All right, so we've got a couple of burgers on, a couple of hot dogs, a couple of bratwurst, a couple of cheddar wurst, and we got a ribeye steak that we're warming up. And so we're using the entire grill. Over here on the left side, we're using indirect heat just to warm these up, okay? Because they was cooked last night. And so we're just gonna warm those up. We don't wanna cook them anymore. We got fresh burgers on the grill right here that we're getting ready to flip. Look at that. Those, I'm telling you, are going to be yummy. Would you look at my new grill? I am pretty excited about this. They sent this to me at no charge for this review, and I've not cooked on this yet. Getting ready to. So in the meantime, what we're going to do is show you all the features that are available on this grill, and then we're going to cook some supper. So we're going to start from the top, and we're going to work our way down. So right here at the top, you do have a smokestack, which you can regulate yourself. So if you had maybe some wood chips in there, you could regulate the smoke that was coming out of the stack, and you can let a lot out, or you can keep it all inside, whatever you wanted to do. Again, that's not just going to be for wood chips. That's going to be just for your charcoal or whatever you may be using as fuel on the inside. You've also got yourself a thermostat right here on the outside, and the thermostat does have smoke and bake, and then up to 700 degrees. Now, personally, I wouldn't run this up to 700 degrees because I don't care what kind of grill you got, you're going to end up baking the paint off of it. So I would keep it somewhere between 400 and 500 degrees. As we come to the outsides, we got these side tables, which are super nice. Both sides do have J-hooks. Now, these are really good J-hooks. They're not the little flimsy S-hooks that hang onto the edge. These are actually screwed in, and so they're not going anywhere. Now, let's say that you're not using this side table. You can lay it down, or you can lay it down for travel if you was taking it to the lake with you, or if you was taking it camping with you. Lay those down, and then it's going to make for easier travel. Now, this is both sides. You got this, so you can have your spatulas, you can have your tongs, whatever cooking utensils you've got. Over here on the other side, you can have all of your cleaning utensils, your brushes and your scrapers, whatever you've got to clean your grill with. Now, both sides of the grill also have a vent here to allow air to pass through to keep those coals nice and hot. Let's look at it on the other side where we got just a little bit more light. Now, these, of course, are adjustable, just like your smokestack on top is adjustable. These are adjustable as well. Looking on the outside here, we also have a nice rack so that you can put maybe your charcoal tower. For example, we got a charcoal tower right here where we're getting the coals ready to go. You can have that there. You can have your charcoal there, and some of your other cooking utensils you can have in a bucket down on the bottom on that shelf. Right over here on the outside, you've also got yourself a bottle opener. If you are out here babysitting your steaks or what have you and having a couple of cold drinks, you've got a bottle opener there for that. Outside looks absolutely stellar. Now, you do have two wheels on the back, making it really easy to move from one place to the next. If you're just going from your garage to the outside to do some cooking, you got the wheels to do that. And then on the outside, what you're going to have here are locking doors. Locking doors so that you can put your charcoal in, you can put your wood chips in, you can watch that, you can raise it. Look at the shelf here. You could raise the heat up to your steaks or to your burgers. You can lower it so that you can just let them simmer, and all of that completely adjustable right here on the outside. Now, when we look at the inside, check this out. So what we have is a double rack here. This double rack is going to be a rack where you don't want to get that char broil on the bottom side. This is just going to be the cooktop, I would say. And then we've got our wire racks right here, and we do have 3 wire racks. They are very nicely coated. You can feel that coat on there. I'm really looking forward to cooking our steaks on this here this evening. You can dump your coals in here. Again, you can raise that all the way up so that you're not dumping too far and having them splatter. You can cook on one side, and then you can also have one side be the indirect heat. However you want to cook, it's completely up to you. You can fit a ton of food on this thing, and cook for the whole family reunion if you want to. One last thing I want to show you here is that when we have our charcoal grills, one of the biggest nuisances I find in a charcoal grill is getting rid of the ash. Well, here's the deal. Once you got your charcoal burned down and you got ash in the bottom, check this out. You've got an ash tray. Not for cigarettes and cigarette butts, but you got for your charcoal, for your hardwood lumps, whatever you're using, all your ash is going to go right down here into the tray. You can take that out to the driveway, you can take it out to the gravel road, you can dump it into a fire pit, whatever, to get rid of those charcoal ashes. Slide that drawer right back in, and you're good to go. Now, one thing that I would suggest is that with a new grill, probably one thing that you want to do that many people don't talk about is seasoning the grill. And what I mean by that is go ahead and burn your coals through without cooking any food, because you're going to get some smoke, you're going to get some steam, some things that are coming off of the fresh paint, off of the dirt and off the dust from the shipping and packaging and stuff. So I think one thing really important is to go ahead and season this by simply burning some charcoal, burning some wood chips in there, and just letting it go through a cycle before you cook on it. That way you don't get any odd flavors into your meat. This is a nice ribeye right here. Look at that. Super juicy there. We've got a couple of dogs and some bratwurst, and then a couple of cheddar wurst on there as well. Now these burgers, I'm telling you what, they are going to be super yummy. Cooked to perfection. We've already sampled just to make sure they're warm. There we go, look at that. Now, I'm just going to let those coals burn out, shake down the ash, pull the tray, dump it, and we're good to go. So if you're looking for a really nice charcoal grill, you just can't beat the flavor of charcoal.